Hello and welcome to another first 20 minutes feature here on GodIsAGeek.com. My name is Colin Mahern and with me is Sean Smith. Sean, hello. Yeah, today we are looking at Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which has come to Xbox Live Arcade, and it's actually with DLC. It becomes Sonic Adventure 2 Battle because you get the GameCube version and whatnot. Sean, have you fond memories of Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah, it's not a bad game. I mean, it was the first Sonic Adventure was better.
Yeah, well, now we've a cutting edge cutscene here. We better
look at the graphics. I mean, I think something's going to happen in a minute that's going to really piss you off, Donald, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is. But I suppose I should say this is the start of kind of the goody storyline, because you have two parallel storylines going on.
Cargo secured on board and what?
And we'll have a look at the dark side. And there is the hero, the blue hedgehog.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing?
Wait for some great
There he
liners.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies.
There's that wonderful wit from Sonic, which we all love. As he says, he likes running better and he gets onto a kind of a skateboard. Don't lie to us, Sonic. If you're going to run.
He sounds so annoying, doesn't he?
He does. He's a very, very annoying hedgehog when they made him run. But yeah, this...
It's hardly Metal Gear Solid, is it, this cutscene?
No, not exactly. So this is the first stage, City Escape, as I go on my little skateboard going down the ramps. Right. Try not to go into the cars like I just did. Or like that. Sonic he's very durable, but again...
He's heavily influenced by San Francisco, this section, and some might say it's a reskin Crazy Taxi.
But yes, some may say that.
In a minute, he'll be headed into San Francisco's gay district, where it's going on the bathhouses down there.
So that's Omocho, who is like your, your little helper who will tell you things throughout. That little neon thing, as Omocho will tell you, it's basically to help you raise Chow, which are these little flying creatures. I don't know, it's like we mightn't get to it here now, but hang on, I'll try and pick them up. So I think, yeah, you can pick up the little, and you can place them down, or you can throw him! Die, Chow! So yeah. We probably, as I said, we probably won't get to the Chow Garden, which is where you can kind of raise these little blue creatures. Yeah, okay. As I said, this was in Sonic Generations, and very enjoyable in that game. Actually, it was it translated to 2D very well. But Sonic, of course, obviously all about speed, and that's where the games flourish, really. It's where the platforming bits come in that things just get a little bit wayward.
Yeah, the thing with this game as well is that the camera,
Yes,
is terrible.
very much so. When I stop running, I might get a chance to show the camera, because it kind of has a mind of its own.
Physics crap as well.
How did we not talk about the music?
Listen to it. Who's doing the music on this?
Uh-oh.
I know they released a soundtrack, didn't they?
Yeah, I should have. There was a box back there where you can get one of the Chow keys, which allows you to go into the Chow Garden. I missed it. But hey.
Oh well.
Yeah, there was. I'm sure there was a couple of soundtracks kind of released. What's the band? Crush 40, I think.
Right.
Yeah, they're. It's just pure cheese. As well, of course, you can do Sonic's spin dash thing. Sonic never translated well to 3D. You know, like because of the fast-paced action, trying to pick up some rings can even be a bit of a task at times. You know.
Yeah.
I thought in Sonic Generations it wasn't bad, but I don't know how do you? Because Sean, in all honesty, I never played Sonic Adventure 2 nearly over 10 years ago when it came out first, so I can't really compare it graphics wise. But do you think it's an improvement on the original?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good looking game. It looks alright even now, really. I mean, it's bright and looks. It moves along quite smoothly, and it's not the worst looking game. I mean, I've seen worse games than this graphically of this generation.
Yeah, fair point.
But it hasn't aged brilliantly, has it? Like the actual game.
No, the game hasn't aged terrifically. As a truck is flying after me, that's surely a few penalty points for him. Disgraceful behaviour on the roads. I might even try and move the camera about here. Yeah. Yeah, it has its problems. It has its problems.
Yeah.
This was the first Sonic game as well to introduce, I believe, the kind of the grading system. You know, the kind of the A, B, D.
Also, you've got Shadow the Hedgehog in this as well, who went on to star in his brilliant own game.
Hedgehog
his very own.
Yes. Yeah, this was the first game to include Shadow the Hedgehog and Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, the extra characters that they introduced are like. Do you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where they try and like shoehorn some new characters into Itchy and Scratchy?
Poochie.
Like that. Poochie, yeah. Do you see the billboard in the background taking the piss out of Planet of the Apes?
What was it? Planet of the Wars or something?
Planet of the Chows.
Or the Chows.
I see what they did there.
So here, obviously a boss battle, and the camera is absolutely atrocious here, because it's so close. It's very hard to make out where some of the rings are within your proximity, and also you can't. It's kind of, like it just follows you. It's always constantly behind you, so you can't really free roam with it, you know.
You can't lock on to the box either, can you?
No.
See, if it had a lock-on feature, I mean, do these people learn nothing from playing Ocarina of Time?
Well, you have of course Sonic's homing attack, which is obviously on the Xbox 360, it's press the A button twice.
Pretty dull boss, though, isn't it? What's it supposed to be? It looks like a sort of spastic transformer.
Yeah, it's like Muppet Babies, but like Transformer babies. Yeah, he follows a very similar pattern. Just fly around, sit down, shoot.
Ineffective missile attack. Go on, Colin, kick its ass. Do it.
When we get to the dark side part, I'll try and get to the kind of the first boss in that, which is basically it's the same thing as this, just with Shadow. Spoilers.
Why are we doing a video about this game anyway? Surely there's better games we could have looked at.
Anyway.
Sorry, I just had that thought there. I see the hedgehog jumping around trying to defeat this rubbish robot.
But it's Sonic, Sean.
Sorry, yeah. If it was Mario, you'd be doing exactly the same as what I'm doing now. Well, do we have to?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Chaos Emerald!
Obviously a favourite in Sonic the Hedgehog.
What's going on?
Oh my god, it's the Chaos Emerald.
Me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He needs to do something about that chest hair. Don't know.
See, Sonic calls him a fake hedgehog, but he's not. He's a real hedgehog. That's like calling Dolly the sheep a fake sheep. Dolly the sheep was a cloned hedgehog, or cloned sheep even. But does that constitute fake?
Well, he looks more like a hedgehog than Sonic. Well, not really, I suppose. But I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Sonic in trouble with the cops.
He is, yeah, he's in trouble with the law.
Let it go. You just
Desert area.
to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine.
This is obviously Rouge the Bat coming into play,
You got that?
and Knuckles the Echidna.
Master Emerald contains special powers.
Knuckles was always my favourite growing up, just because I don't know, he was just this tough animal that you never heard of with red dreadlocks. But
You obviously never played Knuckles Chaotic. So
I didn't, yeah.
Fucking hell. That was a low point in Sonic Team's history, that one.
That's Dr. Eggman.
And of course, Dr. Eggman, as he was known in Japan, and then they renamed Robotnik. But in the Sonic Adventure kind of canon, he's actually the grandson, I believe, isn't it grandson, Sean, of Dr. Robotnik? Of Gerald
Yep.
Robotnik, in fact.
Dr. Jerry Robotnik. We hardly knew ye.
God rest his soul. So, can you remember these levels, Sean? Because we'll get a kind of a brief look at it now. Rouge the Bat and Knuckles levels, but these split the crowd a lot.
Yeah, it's the same though with any. Like I mentioned earlier on, they kept introducing all these peripheral characters, and whereas, you know what I mean, the Sonic is the star of the show, they should just like concentrate on him really. It'd be like having a Mario game where you control fucking Toad. Do you know what I mean? No one wants to play as Toad.
But
Mind you, Knuckles is alright though, and
yeah, well,
as
Knuckles, as I said, like Knuckles was kind of, you know, he was tough. He could fly. He could kind of climb up walls and stuff.
It'd be better if he swore. He looks like a character that would benefit from being able to swear.
Obviously, the radar system in this was a little bit wayward.
So was the hip hop soundtrack.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
Summer jams, Sean. Obviously, yeah, you can see the green emeralds there kind of flashing, and it flashes green, yellow, and then it kind of goes red and faster when you're nearer.
Viewers, what are you doing?
I'm coming out of it, Sean, because we
rage quit.
we need to show a bit of the dark side as well.
Right, okay.
I love the name of where the dark storyline starts off. Prison Island.
Yeah, okay, the San Francisco influence looms large. Could it possibly be based on the island of Alcatraz?
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all. Let's take a look at what my
I mean, Dr. Eggman, he's technically disabled, isn't he? Would he be classed as, would he be on disability living allowance? So he always seems to be in some sort of vehicle to get him around.
Possibly. I'm just trying to think. Has he ever been? I'm pretty sure he's been seen. Well, whenever one of his machines are kind of killed by or just destroyed by Sonic, he does kind of run away.
Ah, right. So he's not a full raspberry then.
No, I think, but he might get something off of the government. I don't know. Or do you know what? He's probably able to park in disabled spaces at Tesco. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, Dr. Eggman, you can see in his little contraption that can shoot missiles. He can shoot missiles and whatnot, and there's also kind of a homing attack by just keeping the button held.
I thought these sections were pretty good.
Yeah,
Good fun. You've got the target and you can fire the missiles and what have you. Pretty good laugh, these bits. It reminded me of... I don't know what it reminded me of. That time when I went on a
on a
missile
shooting spree.
rampage.
Yeah. That was good times.
Fond memories of descending into the prison complex and blowing things up.
Obviously, you're still grabbing these little neon bar things, chaos drives, for your raising your chows. These sections are quite fun. Like Tails, on the hero side as well. Tails has something very similar. He kind of has a bipedal mech, which can just basically just same thing: shoot missiles and plow through enemies.
Do you think that Sonic Team bit off more like chew for this game, trying to do too many different styles?
Yeah, I do think so. Like I find the Knuckles and Rouge bits just very difficult. Like they can just last forever trying to find one last emerald, and it's just annoying and it just gets boring after a time. Where these sections are quite fun, and Sonic in 3D. You know, like it's just the speed. I just don't think it translates well. It's the platforming bit that doesn't translate well in 3D for Sonic, because obviously it is at its best when it is just.
Did you realise this was the? Yeah, when it sticks to what they do best, Sonic basically. Did you know this was the 10th biggest selling game for the Nintendo GameCube?
That's unbelievable. What was it? It was also it was the last Sonic game to appear on a Sega console as well, Sean. It was the last one on the Dreamcast.
Yep.
And it was the first. I think it wasn't Sonic Adventure 2 the first time that Sonic appeared on a Nintendo console as well. I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
As the Chow just said, there are 15 hidden animals in the stage. All these little animals again. Once you get a Chow key, and you can go to the Chow garden, you can put the animals in there, and I don't know, play catch maybe.
Yeah, it's amazing really that Sonic Team only ever made 2 further Sonic games after the Mega Drive, and right up until when they did like Sonic, what would have been the Sonic Riders, I think would have been the in 2006, but there was no Sonic game from Sonic Team on the Sega Saturn.
That is a pretty fascinating stat, Sean.
But
That wasn't so
Sonic Team
difficult.
also, during that time, made, in my opinion, their 2 probably finest games. And one of them I've just taken a look at for God is a Geek is Nights into Dreams. So you can have a look at that on the site. Check my review out. And they did Burning Rangers as well.
Let's try and figure out what Dr. Eggman is up to now.
Oh, he's...
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter
Seems to have found some top secret weapon, Sean.
Password. Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Crack team creating a password, Maria.
yeah.
It's quite a cutscene based game, isn't it? There are a lot of
Yeah,
there's a lot of story for a Sonic game.
for a Sonic game, yeah, but it's not a great story, is it? It's not a memorable one.
No.
Is that
wouldn't exactly be Citizen Kane.
Were you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait, you're not Sonic. This is impossible.
Surely, Dr. Eggman, you could see that that wasn't Sonic from where you were sitting.
I know.
He's not blue.
Come on, son. You've been in this game for long enough to know that that was Sonic.
Now what?
Behold the true power I possess.
So basically, yeah, this is you control
This is
Shadow
Scorpion's
here.
Hotshot. Enemy
And it's the
movement
same,
has been detected.
pretty much the exact same thing as what Sonic has to do. Just this Transformer baby.
The hot shot.
Same thing, just showing you can spin that.
Exactly
stuff.
the same boss.
Yeah, we're winding down here, so we'll kind of exit out of that. And we'll go into the two-player battle and just show you a few of the characters that are on display there. But that's pretty much it, Sean. Thanks very much for coming on, Mr. Smith. Our review of Sonic Adventure 2 will be going up on GodZ.com soon. So, thank you very much for watching.